Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Assalatu wassalamu ala asrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajmain amma ba'du. We are from group 5, which consists of myself, Triani, as the moderator and the first presenter, and my partner, Evi Maharani, as the second presenter. We will briefly explain the material about test items analysis. This is the table of contents we will cover. The first is understanding item analysis. Second is a test analysis has fulfilled its function. The third is technical item analysis. There are qualitative and quantitative. And the fourth is item analysis brings to light test quality in the following ways. The first is item difficulty, item discrimination, and item distractors. Okay, the first material will be explained by me. The first is understanding item analysis. Item analysis is the act of analyzing student responses to individual exam questions with the intention of evaluating exam quality. It is an important tool to uphold test effectiveness and fairness. The analysis of students' response to objective test items is a powerful tool for test improvement. ABLE 1991-225 defines that item analysis can indicate which items may be too easy or too difficult and which may fail, for whatever reasons, to discriminate properly between high and low achievers. Item analysis begins after the test has been scored. The second material is a test analysis has fulfilled its function, namely represents the behavioral domain, have the right degree of difficulty, and has maximum discriminatory power. Okay, the next material will be presented by Evi Maharani. Evi Maharani, time is yours.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Evi Maharani and I will continue material from Riani. And this slide, technical item analysis. Qualitative, concerning the representation of domain behavior into item in the test tools or content and form content validity concerning expert judgment. In analyzing this item qualitatively, the use of the question review format will be very helpful and simplify the implementation procedure. The question review format is used as the basis for analyze each item. The question review format in question is the item review format, description, multiple choice, and non-test instrument. And quantitative. Quantitative defined into difficulty item and discriminant items. Item difficulty is the percentage or proportion of people who answer the item correctly, or P, while discriminant item is the ratio between a proportion of people who answer correctly in the upper group and the proportion of people who answer correctly in the lower group. This difference in proportion is referred to as the index of discrimination, or D. Quantitative question study in the study of item based on empirical data. This empirical data is obtained from the questions that have been tagged. Next.
Okay, thank you, Evi, for the explanation. Next up is material about item analysis brings to light test quality in the following ways. The first is item difficulty, item discrimination, and item distractors. This material is how the analysis of the question can be done from these three aspects, which we'll explain first by Evi Maharani. Evi Maharani, time is yours.
Okay, the next slide, is item difficulty. Is the exam question or AKA item too easy or too hard? When an item is one the every student either gets wrong or correct, is decrease and exam reliability. If everyone gets a particular answer correct, there less of a way to tell who really understand the material with deep knowledge. Conversely, ever, if everyone gets a particular answer incorrect, then there no way to differentiate those who have learned the material deeply. If the scoring on an item is this dichotomous, then the apparent item score is related to the number of subjects who answer the item correctly. The proportion of people who answer correctly for this item in called item difficulty or common given the symbol P. Anastasia and Urbina 19 and 97. Okay, next. And the next slide, the technique of analyze the difficulty of the question. Difficulty index of the item can be obtained by using the formula proposed by Du Bois, namely difficulty level or DL, uh, number of students who answered the item correctly, divided by number of students who took the test, or by using the formula B divided by N. With understanding P or proportion or difficulty index, B number of students who answered correctly, and N number of the takers. Okay, next.
Okay, the next item will be explained by me. That is item discrimination. The discriminatory power of a question is the ability of an item to be able to distinguish between students who master the material being asked and students who have not mastered the material being tested. This discriminatory power of items has the following benefits. First, to improve the quality of each item through empirical data. Based on the discriminatory index, each item can be known whether the item is good, revised, or rejected. And the second, to find out how far each question can detect or distinguish students' abilities, namely students who have understood or have not understood the material taught by the teacher. And if a question cannot distinguish between the two students' abilities, then the item can be suspected of the possibility. Maybe the answer key to the item is incorrect, the item has two or more correct answer keys, competence measured is not clear, the structure doesn't work, the material asked is too difficult, so many students guess, and most students who understand the material being asked think there is something wrong with the information in the item. Okay, the next item will be explained by Evi Maharani. Evi Maharani, time is yours.
Sorry. And the next material is item distraction. When talking about the objective tests in the form of multiple choice items, it has been stated that the multiple choice item objective test for each item issued in the test has been equipped with several possible answers, or what is often known now as an option or alternative. The number of options or alternative range from 3 or 5, and of the possible answer attached to each item. One of item is the correct answer, or called the answer key, while the rest are incorrect answer. Those wrong answer can be known as the this structure. For example, if a multiple choice question has four possible answers, are two of the answers clearly wrong, giving the question a 50 defined by 50% chance of being correct. Next. And the next material is purpose. The main purpose of installing a destructor on each item is so that out of the many tests, there are those who take the test who are interested in choosing it because they think that the destructor they have chosen is the correct answer. So they are fooled into thinking that the destructor attack to the item is the item answer key, in which case is not. Of of course, the more student of bullet, the one can say that the destructor is increasingly able to carry out its function as well as possible. On the other hand, if the destructor attack to each item does not work, it means that no one of the many tests feel interest or stimulate to choose the destructor as a correct answer. Then the implies that the destructor is not performing its function properly. Next, the except in the example, the following in example of how analyze the destructor function. For example, a test in the file of Pancasila moral education was followed by 15 students of Madrasah Sanawiyah. The form of the question is multiple choice with 40 items, where each item is equipped with 5 alternatives, namely A, B, C, D, and E. Of the 40 items mentioned about, specifically for item number 1, 2, and 3. Example, my classroom is very big. The underlined word A, large, B, great, C, fat, D, clean, E, dirty. If the answer is A, large, the option B, C, D, and E are the distraction.
Thank you
Next.
very much, Evi Maharani, for your final explanation. Now I want to explain why we have to do test item analysis by looking at the main points of conducting test analysis. They can help test users in evaluating the test used and very relevant for the preparation of informal and local tests such as tests prepared by teachers for students in class, support effective item writing, can materially improve tests in class and increase question validity and reliability and improve question writing skills. Okay, all right. That's the explanation of our presentation today. Thanks for your attention. If there are mistakes, we apologize, and to Allah we ask forgiveness. The end. Nun wal kolami wa mayasturun. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.